Carry.
Peace, this is Jarrell with Quantum Light Consciousness. Today, I want to talk about working out with your higher selves. Okay, so it's actually very important to actually look at what your body's telling you, what you need from a day-to-day basis based on your circulation of your energy, your blood flow, your posture, the way you're walking, the way you're feeling, your headspace, your clarity, your breathing, everything. These things are very eminent in your spiritual development, your awakening, and your evolution as a light being here, making the ascension process. So when you focus on these things, you get better as a person. You become healthier, you become quicker witted, you become stronger, you live longer. That is the main thing that you want to focus on is living eternal life. That's what ascension is. You want to live as long as you can here, so you can get used to like being in good health and being happy and being in that joy and bliss state. And working out actually makes it easier to get there, especially with all the stuff going on out in the ether, in the physical world, where it's like, oh yeah, this disaster with this train wreck. Oh, the water. We got COVID. We got all this stuff happening with the clouds and the chemtrails. It's like you want to put yourself ahead. You want to do the best that you can to hurdle that stuff and get over it and be coming out ahead of it, because nobody else can do this except you. Nobody else can actually work on yourself and care for yourself more than you can. And this is actually a soul level collegiate experience. So the more you learn about what's happening, about what's going on, the better you come out, because you know what you have to do just by looking at what the mainstream media is going to lie about. What next sickness are they going to create and bring out and say, oh, well, now you have to get this, or oh, now you got to do this to your body. Oh, look, this happened now. Now you got to, do this and go through all these loopholes and things that, are a waste of everybody's time if they would just not do it. So in this video, I'm going to talk about, getting through the density, learning how to stop the hysteria, learning how to stop the negativity, the pain, the sickness, the density from getting to you by just working out, by just a simple solution, by just working out. Okay. Because when you work out, what you're doing is you're increasing your light quotient of light happening in your body. You're literally taking your physical circulation of your blood and enhancing it with your energy and allowing your breathing, your regulation of your thinking capacity, and even your eyesight and your coherence to increase. You're allowing yourself to get smarter, faster, stronger on every level. All right, so here it is. Okay, so whether you work out at home or at the gym, it's very necessary that you do so, only because when you do this is something that is going to help you. And the more you can train yourself to understand that working out is something that you need to do, the easier and more enjoyable it gets. Okay. So there are like positives and negatives to either working out at home or working out at a gym. When you work out at home, you have complete control of everything that's going on. You don't have to be, defending, blocking, or removing stuff off somebody else from getting into your space, because you have to, use a machine that somebody else is using next to you. Or you don't have to defend your space while you're doing reps and clearing machines before you get to them. Okay, so it's like, there's better ways to do it, and there's also ways that also work. I personally go to the gym, so it's like, when I go in, I'm in a level to where I keep my energy like pulled into me, and I'm walking and I'm viewing my reality from a root chakra level. Like, I'm a physical person doing physical things, getting physically stronger energetically while I'm in a multidimensional zone. That's just me. That's just the way I work. That's just how I like to see things. That's how I like to view my reality, because um, on that level, that's my survival. I'm a multidimensional being. I survive multidimensionally. So that's how I view myself in that filter. Okay. So as I enter the gym, what I'm doing is I'm identifying as energy as my physical body. So in one of my other videos, I talked about how you can activate your light body by viewing yourself as a crystalline being, your physical vessel. That's something that is very, very, very important to do when you get to the gym, because you want to understand, you want to take your understanding of you being a crystalline being, and you want to move it into empowerment and start pushing energy through your body, through your vessel as a crystalline being. So say you choose a crystal to align as. The last time I talked about this, I talked about how I align as selenite. As selenite. Like, it's like the purest crystal. It's pure, like, source energy, just like white light solidified down into crystalline form. It helps other crystals. It clears pretty much almost anything. It clears pretty much anything. You can clear other crystals with it. So, it's like a grounding crystal I use, that I also see my physical body like made up as, pretty much. So when you get to the gym, that's how you want to view yourself. You want to view yourself as a crystalline being in your physical body, and you want to identify as that, as your energy body, as your physical body. And then you want to start moving weight. You want to start moving weight, and you want to start actually breathing and regulating your energy, and not being like outside of yourself. You want to really like get into your body, feel good, listen to what is happening with your body, and progress your evolution, because that's basically what you're doing. Um, so that's a big part of it. That's a big part. That's where you start. Um, and as you continue doing that, you'll realize that you're making your light quotient denser. You're becoming more dense with light than the outside is with disorder, chaos, disillusion, a whole bunch of nonsense, that's swirling around and just going from person to person to person. And you'll realize that the more you work out and identify as who you are really, who is a light being, you're not going to be affected as much, especially when you're literally working that energy into your body. You're lifting the weights, you're pushing as far as you can go, and you're literally getting a lot more lit. You're literally getting a lot more lit than anybody else is. So one thing that I'll do is I'll check with my higher selves when I'm in the gym. Because sometimes you get there, and then it's kind of hard not to just get into the repetitive routine that everybody else does. They get there and they just start moving their bodies like they're like, I don't know, like, puppets or something, like, or like they're just repetitive, like on a robotic, repetitive course of action. And then sometimes when you get there, it can be hard to break out of that. So always remember, your higher self's with you no matter where you go. So sometimes I'll get there and I'll look up at my higher self, and then I'll be like, is there anything I should be doing? He's like, use your light body. And I'm like, oh yeah. Like, it's a very simple thing. So when you get to the gym, use your light body. Use that light body because that's what's going to make you stronger, make you a lot more healthier, and get you through the density of, pain that everybody else kind of goes through. It also helps you, get rid of like lower back pain, ankle pain, knee pain, neck pain, headaches, all of it, because all the meridians and veins and everything gets a lot more clear and aligned to your fifth dimensional reality, to your higher dimensional reality, and you get a lot more energy to where you weren't getting it before. All right. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, after you've mastered that, after you've kind of gotten into your vessel, you are activated, you are embodying your vessel as a crystalline light being physically at the same time as multidimensionally, then you want to bring your higher selves into your vessel as you're working out. Okay. Now, this is something that I've talked about in videos in the past also. However, it's most important that, you get the first thing down. You want to be you primarily, physically in this form before you bring your higher selves in. However, they can help, or you can do one or the other first. Depends on what you want. All right. So there's a few higher selves that I work out with. One is my dragon higher self. Another one is my Lyran higher self. Another one is a creator version of myself, which is a fractal body, which is like a fractal of myself that goes infinite. Okay, so any one of your higher selves that you feel most like you, you want to bring in, who also has that, that warrior spirit, that strong, like, defender, protector, sentinel, galactic knowledge, as a person who's going to show up and get things done for you. You want that type of archetype with you, layered over your body. So the way to do it is say, hey, higher self, will you please layer yourself over me so I can work out and I can get stronger? Basically you say that before you start the gym, and then you're basically in the gym walking around as your higher self, and they're helping you become more them as you are becoming more you. And then you literally become as them because they are you. It's very simple. And then your higher selves can also help you clear the weights, clear the machines, block, defend your own energy from other people who are unconscious when they are working out, because they're just blowing off all their stuff. It's going everywhere. And it's like energy is just getting like thrown and pushed everywhere in those places. So make sure that, your crew is with you, your team is with you, you have your angels with you. They're helping you do what you need to get done. They're helping you get stronger. They're helping you be more of who you are. And, it is what it is. Just always remember to listen to yourself, listen to your body, be who you are for first and foremost, primarily. Okay. Listen to your heart. Be in that state where you understand that you're an eternal presence. You are here to live. You are here to thrive and prosper. And when you're doing like workouts and when you're doing things physically, you understand that, like, you're just making yourself a lot more durable and resilient, and you're very, very, very strong to be in a physical body right now, especially with the knowledge to, actually be working it out and doing things to make it stronger. Just make sure that you give yourself the credit for doing that, and remember that your body can tell you what you need. So make sure you always listen to, um, where what you may need one day, and what you may be needing another day. Your higher selves will tell you exactly like, yeah, try this amount of weight, or hey, try this type of workout today. They're always there with you, so listen to them, stay in your heart, and be that presence, that all watchful, that eternal joy and unconditional love, that who you truly are. Because working out is fun. Working out can be really fun, especially when you realize that it's like, becoming your own superhero. It's literally like becoming who you are on a level to where you get to like work yourself up and then like, reap the benefits of that in dream time also. So it only gets better when you do things like this. Okay, so peace and love. If you guys would like a session, I do sessions at quantumlight.org. I do custom art, numerology readings. I also have a t-shirt line, Empath League. Check that out at empathgear.com. And then I have a Oracle deck dropping soon. So stay tuned for that, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace and love.